At least 5 train bridges in Butler County are listed as poor or critical condition by the county engineer's office, with most more than 100 years old. A report led U.S. Senator Sen Brown to ask CSX and Norfolk Southern for details on those bridges and how they intend to fix them. Last week, Norfolk Southern stated it had not been contacted about concerns in Butler County, even though the engineer's office sent railroads those inspection reports in January and every year. It also says the bridges are in sound structural condition, so I asked Brown about that Wednesday. Do you believe them when they say that they think these bridges are in sound structural condition?
I'll put it this way, if their bridges, as they say, were in sound condition, they would have sent me the list I asked for, both Norfolk Southern and CSX, the list I asked for of what bridges they own and what tracks they run throughout the state.
Butler County engineer Greg Wilkins says 2 bridges needed immediate repair, with concrete falling off onto traffic below. The county actually spent its own money for a quick fix on one of them.
Is their reaction good enough for you? Are you satisfied with what they did?
No, my interest from the immediate problem is they did minimal. Then we wouldn't have got that reaction without you covering the story, quite honestly. It would have been the same status quo, send the reports, no answer, no response, and so forth.
Wilkins says the bridges are not about to fall down, but if they were publicly owned, he would be trying to replace them immediately. Wilkins hasn't heard from CSX since my story and Brown's letter, with Norfolk Southern only leaving a voicemail last week. Brown co-sponsored new railroad safety legislation with Ohio Republican Senator J.D. Vance following the derailment disaster in East Palestine. Vance was not available for comment Wednesday, but previously told me bridges were a major concern and he was investigating the issue. In Hamilton, James Pilcher, Local 12 News.
Local 12 also reached out to both CSX and Norfolk Southern for a response. In an email, a Norfolk Southern spokesperson wrote that problems with another of the Butler County bridges would be rectified soon, and the company has spent $100 million in Ohio on improving tracks over the past 5 years. CSX did not respond in time for this story.
You can always find our stories here on YouTube, but go ahead and tap subscribe. That way you're always in the know.